students, today we are going to start with the types of angle. There are 8 different types. We'll see first 4 different types. So let's start with the zero angle. So what is zero angle? Suppose student, uh, this is a red ray and this is blue ray. Okay, if I rotate this ray, you'll get some angle. If it does not rotate any ray, and the angle is called as a zero angle. Okay, it means that the negligible angle, that is zero angle. Okay, don't rotate any ray. If initial ray does not rotate, it means that initial ray itself is a terminal ray, is called as zero angle. So let's start with geometrical meaning. Suppose this is my original initial ray. Okay, if I rotate this ray, it forms some angle, but this initial ray does not rotate. It means that this initial ray itself is a terminal ray. It means that terminal ray and initial ray must be in constant position. Okay, so angle is called as zero angle. Okay, so in this situation the angle is called as zero angle. So let's start with the right angle. So what is right angle? Suppose if we rotate this ray in such a way that terminal ray becomes a perpendicular to initial ray, is called as right angle. Okay, so इस ray को हमें rotate करना है. Okay, till it will get perpendicular in position. Terminal ray is perpendicular to initial ray. Okay, so this obtained angle in between these two rays is called as right angle. Okay, suppose geometrically, suppose this is my original ray, that is OA. If I rotate this OA in this direction or in this direction, the terminal ray becomes a perpendicular in position. Okay, this is the perpendicular position. Let's see, suppose this is B. This OB, that is terminal ray, is perpendicular to initial ray, that is in between initial ray and terminal ray the angle is 90 degree. So this angle is called as right angle. Okay, so this is the right angle. So let's see one more concept, that is straight angle. So what is straight angle? Okay, after rotation, okay, let's see, there are two rays. Okay, this is a ray and this is blue. Okay, after rotation, initial ray and terminal ray are in opposite direction. Let's see here, this is my initial ray and this is terminal ray, but they are in opposite direction. Okay, and this angle is called as straight angle. So geometrically, let's say this is my origin, this is my original, that is initial ray, that is OA. If I rotate this ray in such a way that terminal ray gets in opposite direction. Okay, so here suppose this is B. Okay, that is OB is the terminal ray. Okay, so OA and OB are in opposite direction, so angle formed is called as straight angle. So this angle is called as straight angle. Look at here, in straight angle, initial ray and terminal ray are in opposite direction. Okay, so this angle is called straight angle. So let's see one more, one rotation angle. So it is very simple. One rotation angle क्या होता है? After one complete rotation, initial ray coincides with terminal ray. It's called as one rotation angle. ये देखो, suppose there are two rays. Okay, red ray and blue ray. Okay, if we rotate upper ray in such a way that it will get complete one rotation. Okay, complete one rotation होने के बाद initial ray और टर्मिनल रे कोइंसाइड होती है. ओके, अब जो एंगल फॉर्म होगा उसे हम वन रोटेशन एंगल कहेंगे. ओके, सो लेट्स सी इन ज्योमेट्रिकल मीनिंग. सपोज दिस इज माय ओरिजिनल इनिशियल रे, दैट इज OA. ओके, इफ आई रोटेट दिस रे फॉर वन कंप्लीट रोटेशन and this terminal ray coincides with original initial ray and this formed angle is called as one rotation angle. Okay, पूरा एक कंप्लीट रोटेशन करके इनिशियल रे और टर्मिनल रे की जो पोजीशन है एक ही होती है. ओके, यहाँ पे देखो इनिशियल रे कोइंसाइड्स विद टर्मिनल रे. ओके, अब देखो ये जो एंगल होता है ना, ये पूरा एंगल विच इज कॉल्ड एज वन रोटेशन एंगल. ओके, पूरा घूम के आ रहा है बच्चा. ओके, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज वन रोटेशन एंगल. पूरा एक कंप्लीट रोटेशन पूरा कर रहा है. ओके, सो this is one rotation angle. Now we'll see other 4 different types of angles. when can we say angle in standard position? Suppose I have a directed angle, okay? When we can say directed angle in standard position, let's see the definition. In coordinate system, okay, in rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system means what? It contains x-axis and y-axis. Suppose this is my rectangular coordinate system, okay? Suppose this is a positive x-axis and this is negative x-axis. This is positive y-axis, negative y-axis. This is my origin O, okay? So suppose if I draw, suppose this is my initial ray, that is O A. Suppose this is A. OA is the initial ray. If I rotate this ray in this direction, okay, it forms some terminal ray, that is OB, okay? So angle AOB is in standard position, okay, because its vertex is at origin and initial ray OA lies along positive x-axis. So this angle AOB is in standard position, which is very simple definition. Angle in standard position क्या होता है? देखो, angle AOB standard position में क्यों है? उसका जो वर्टेक्स होता है O is at origin और उसके बाद जो इनिशियल रे होती है along पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस होनी चाहिए, ओके? तभी वो एंगल क्या होगा? स्टैंडर्ड इन पोजीशन होगा, ओके? सो डेफिनेशन विल बी a particular angle is in standard position if and only if its vertex is at origin and initial ray along positive x-axis. That angle is called as angle in standard position. Okay, यहाँ पे देखो ये जो एंगल है AOB स्टैंडर्ड पोजीशन में, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इसका वर्टेक्स जो है एट ओरिजिन है और उसकी जो इनिशियल रे along पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस, यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस है उसके अलांग है, तो ये जो एंगल होगा एंगल AOB इज इन स्टैंडर्ड पोजीशन. वन मोर एग्जांपल, सपोज इफ आई रोटेट OA in clockwise direction in such a way that it lies in this quadrant, okay? देखो angle AO, suppose this is P, okay? Angle AOP which is also in standard position because its vertex O is at origin, okay? coordinate system की जो origin होता है वहां पे होना चाहिए vertex और initial ray along positive x axis होनी चाहिए. देखो OA is at along positive x axis, that's why angle AOP which is standard in position, okay? So let's see, suppose if I rotate this OA in this direction, okay, and it forms an angle, suppose this is Q, okay? Yes, this angle AOQ, angle AOQ is also in standard position, but angle QOB which is not in standard position. Let's see here, angle QOA not in standard position because its initial ray, let's see here, suppose this is the angle and its initial ray is OQ which is not lies on positive x axis. Let's see here, OQ not lies on positive x axis, that's why angle QOB, sorry, yes, angle QAB which is not in standard position, okay? So this is the concept of angle in standard position. So let's see angle in quadrant. When can we say any particular angle lies in any particular quadrant? So let's see, suppose this is my coordinate system, okay? This is positive axis, this is negative x axis, okay? This is my vertex, okay? Angle in quadrant, okay? When we can say any angle is in first quadrant or second quadrant or third quadrant or fourth quadrant, okay? So this is my first quadrant, this is second one, this is third one and this is fourth one, okay? Okay, So in this concept, that is angle in quadrant, that angle must be in standard position. First concept is what? Angle is in standard position. Standard position. And the second concept is that the terminal ray of that angle must be in that particular quadrant. Okay, so second condition is what? Terminal ray is in particular quadrant. Okay, so angle in quadrant means what? The directed angle in standard position is said to be in particular quadrant when its terminal ray lies in that particular quadrant. That's the definition. If I draw an angle, suppose this is OA, okay, initial ray. If I rotate this ray in this direction, okay, and I will get some terminal ray, that is OB, okay. So this angle AOB is in second quadrant, because angle AOB is the standard angle or standard in position. And one more concept, this OB, that is terminal ray, lies in second quadrant. That's why angle AOB, which is in second quadrant. So here angle AOB in second quadrant. Look at here. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? ये जो एंगल है AOB, which is the standard in position. अब उसके बाद क्या है? टर्मिनल एंगल या टर्मिनल रे उस पर्टिकुलर क्वाड्रेंट में होनी चाहिए. यहाँ पे OB, which is the terminal ray, किस क्वाड्रेंट में है? सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट में. तो ये जो एंगल है AOB, which is in second quadrant. Okay, so this is the concept of angle in quadrant. So what will be the definition? The directed angle in standard position is said to be in particular quadrant when its terminal ray lies in that particular quadrant. So this is the definition. Yeah. Let's see quadrantal angle. What is the definition of quadrantal angle? Okay, suppose directed angle in standard position is said to be a quadrantal angle if its terminal ray lies along x-axis or y-axis. That is the definition. So let's see. Suppose this is my coordinate system. This is positive x-axis. This is negative x-axis. Positive y-axis. Negative y-axis. This is my origin. Okay. If I draw initial ray, suppose this is OA, that is initial ray. If I rotate this ray in this direction, okay, so terminal ray becomes a y-axis. Okay, suppose this is B. So this angle AOB, which is quadrantal angle, because this angle in standard position, but its terminal ray along y-axis. That's why this angle AOB, which is quadrantal angle. So in quadrantal angle, the first condition is that that angle must be in standard position. Standard position. ये देखो यहाँ पे angle AOB, which is in standard position, because यहाँ पे जो vertex है is at origin और जो initial ray along positive x axis. Okay, तो यहाँ पे ये जो angle होगा क्या है? स्टैंडर्ड इन पोजीशन. और उसके बाद दूसरी कंडीशन क्या है? टर्मिनल रे मस्ट बी लाइज ऑन एक्स एक्सिस और वाई एक्सिस. ओके, टर्मिनल रे लाइज ऑन एक्स और वाई एक्सिस. ओके, जो टर्मिनल रे होगी एक्स एक्सिस पे लाइज होगी या y axis पे. Okay, so let's see. Suppose if I rotate OA in this direction, okay, till this line, and it forms some terminal ray. Suppose this is C. Okay, here students, angle AOC, which is quadrantal angle, because this angle is in standard position, and this OC, that is terminal ray, along x-axis. Okay, so angle AOC, which is quadrantal angle. If I take one more angle, suppose if I rotate this OA in clockwise direction, okay, suppose this is the terminal ray, say D, okay, so angle AOD, which is not quadrantal angle, okay, so let's say angle AOD, which is not quadrantal angle, because this is in standard form, but terminal ray not lies on x-axis or y-axis. Here it lies in specific quadrant. Okay, that's why this angle AOD, which is not a quadrantal angle. Okay, let's see one more concept, that is coterminal angle. So when can we say two angles or three angles are coterminal to each other? Let's see the definition. Suppose students, this is 30-degree angle. Okay, this is 30-degree angle, say AOB. Okay, and one more angle, suppose this is my OP, that is initial ray. If I rotate this ray after one complete rotation, that is 390 degree. Okay, this angle is 390 degree. 390 degree. Okay, so this is POQ. Okay, you can observe here, students, the position of initial ray and the terminal ray are same. Look at here, position of initial ray and terminal ray are same, but angle is different. Here angle is 30 degree and here angle is 390 degree. Okay, ये पूरा घूम के 360 डिग्री कंप्लीट करके और 30 डिग्री कंप्लीट कर रहा है. ओके, ये जो है ना 30 डिग्री, तो यहाँ पे जो 30 डिग्री होगा, यहाँ पे 30 डिग्री, तो एक्स्ट्रा यहाँ पे एक्स्ट्रा 30 डिग्री है. तो ये जो एंगल होगा 390 डिग्री है और ये जो एंगल है 30 डिग्री है. लेकिन यहाँ पे देखो, ये दोनों की पोजीशन, इनिशियल रे और टर्मिनल रे की पोजीशन सेम है, लेकिन यहाँ पे एंगल जो होगा डिफरेंट, मेजर ऑफ एंगल इज डिफरेंट. So this angle is called as coterminal angles. Okay, these two angles are coterminal angle. Okay, here angle AOB and angle POQ are coterminal angles because position of initial ray and terminal ray are same and the angle is different. Okay, और एक तरीका ऐसे सॉल्व करने का, हर बार आपको ऑब्जर्व नहीं करना पड़ेगा, सिर्फ आपको क्या करना है, बड़े एंगल से छोटा एंगल माइनस करना है. ओके, और जो भी नंबर आएगा वो इंटीग्रल मल्टीपल ऑफ 360 डिग्री होना चाहिए. ओके, सो लेट्स सी हियर डियर स्टूडेंट्स, द बिग एंगल इज 390 डिग्री. ओके, सो 390 डिग्री minus 30 degree, which will be 360 degree, and this 360 degree is integral multiple of 360 degree, because this number can be written as 1 into 360 degree. Okay, or this may be 2 pi. Okay, pi equals to 180 degree, 2 pi means 360 degree. Okay, so this number 360 is the integral multiple of 360 degree. Okay, the difference must be integral multiple of 360 degree. Then and then we can say these two angles are coterminal angle. Okay, यहाँ पे देखो, जो ये जो एंगल है 390 डिग्री और छोटा एंगल क्या है 30 डिग्री, माइनस करना है 390 डिग्री माइनस 30 डिग्री, जो भी एंगल आएगा वो 360 डिग्री के मल्टीपल होना चाहिए, इंटीग्रल मल्टीपल होना चाहिए. If it is integral multiple of 360 degree, then we can say these two angles are coterminal angle. Okay, so यहाँ पे देखो क्या होना चाहिए, position initial ray और जो terminal ray होती है उनकी position same position होनी चाहिए, लेकिन angle क्या होना चाहिए, different. Okay, angle must be different. Okay, so this is called as coterminal angle. Okay, one more time I will explain. In coterminal angle, the measurement of angle must be different but the position of initial ray and the terminal ray must be same. Or to check whether it is coterminal angle or not, just take the difference between two angles. Okay, so big angle minus small angle, you will get some number. If that number is integral multiple of 360 degree, then we can say directly these two angles are coterminal angles. Okay, here the first angle 30 degree and the second angle 390 degree. If I take difference between these two, it will get 390 degree minus 30 degree, it will becomes 360 degree, and this 360 degree is integral multiple of 360 degree. Okay, so these two angles are coterminal angles. Hello students, we'll start the exercise 1.1 of first chapter, that is angle and its measurement. So let's start. The question number 1a, that is determine which of the following pair of angles are coterminal angle. So you already know what is coterminal angles. Okay, geometrically the position of initial ray and the terminal ray must be same, but angle is different. It's called as coterminal angles. Okay, so practically we already seen the concept that if the difference between two angles is integral multiple of 360 degree, and that angle must be in coterminal angles. Okay, suppose the difference between two angles which is 360 degree, that two angles must be coterminal angle. Or suppose it is 2 into 360 degree, that is 720 degree. Okay, suppose 3 into 360 degree, that is 1080. Okay, or 4 into 360 degree, that is 1440. Or 5 into 360 degree, that is 1800. Okay, if this angle happens, if difference between two angles, it is 720 degree, or it is 108 degree, or it is 1440 degree, or 1800 degree. Okay, then that angle must be coterminal angle. So let's start with the first example, 210 degree and minus 150 degree. Okay, so take the difference here. Okay, if I take difference, it will becomes 210 degree minus of minus 150. Okay, so it will get, here it is minus into minus, that is plus. Okay, so 0 plus 0 which is 0, 1 plus 5 which is 6, 2 plus 1 which is 3. Okay, so this 360 degree, okay, which is integral multiple of 360 degree, because this is 1 into 360 degree. Okay, so these two angles are coterminal angles. Okay, so this is coterminal angle. Let's see one more example, 360 degree comma minus 30 degree. Okay, take the difference here, 360 minus of minus 30, so it will becomes 390 degree. Okay, so this is 390 degree, but 390 degree not in integral multiple of 360 degree. देखो यहाँ पे 360 डिग्री के बाद 720 डिग्री आता है. ओके, तो यहाँ पे 390 डिग्री which is not in integral multiple of 360 degree. So this is not coterminal angles. These two angles are not coterminal angles. So let's see one more example, minus 180 degree comma 540 degree. Okay, so take the subtraction, you will get 540 minus of minus 180 degree. Okay, अब यहाँ पे क्या करना है आपको बड़े डिग्री से छोटी डिग्री माइनस करनी है. ओके, 540 माइनस माइनस 180, आपको क्या मिलेगा? देखो यहाँ पे माइनस माइनस प्लस होगा, 0 प्लस 0 0, 4 प्लस 8 विच इज 12, 1 कैरी करके हमें 6 7. ओके, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? 720. ओके, so this is integral multiple of 360 degree, because this 720 degree can be written as 2 into 360 degree. Okay, so it means that the difference between these two angles, which is 720 degree and 720 degree, it is integral multiple of 360 degree. That's why these two angles are coterminal angles, that is minus 180 degree and 540 degree are coterminal angles. Okay, so this is coterminal. So let's see one more, minus 405 degree comma 675 degree. Okay, so take the subtraction. 675 minus of minus 405. Okay, so 5 plus 5, which is 10. Okay, 1 8, that is 8, and here it is 6 plus 4, that is 10. Okay, here 1080, it means that 1080, it is integral multiple of 360 degree, that can be written as 3 into 360 degree. Okay, so it means that the difference between these two angles is integral multiple of 360 degree. So we can say minus 40 degree and 675 degree are coterminal angles. Okay, so in this way you can check whether it is coterminal angles or not. Okay, let's start with the other two examples. So 860 degree comma 580 degree. Okay, so take the difference here, that is 860 degree minus 580 degree. Okay, so subtraction becomes 0 minus 0, that is 0. 6 minus 8, one carry cut is 16 minus 8, which is 8. 7 minus 2, which is 2. Okay, so it becomes 280 degree. Okay, but this 280 degree not in integral multiple of 360 degree, because for integral multiple of 360 degree it must start from 360 degree. Okay, so this angle not in integral multiple of 360 degree, that's why 860 degree and 580 degree not in coterminal angle, or these two angles not coterminal angle. So let's see one more example. Here 900 degree comma minus 900 degree. So take the subtraction. So here 900 degree minus of minus 900 degree. So we will get here it is minus into minus plus. So 9 plus 9 18. So it is 18. Okay, 1800. It can be written as 5 into 360 degree. Okay, it means that 1800, it is integral multiple of 360 degree. That's why these two angles are coterminal angle. यहाँ पे उन दोनों का डिफरेंस क्या आता है, 1800 आता है. ओके, विच इज द इंटेग्रल मल्टीपल ऑफ 360 डिग्री. तो ये दो एंगल है विच आर coterminal angle. So in this way you can check the pair of angles whether it is coterminal angles or not. Okay, so just take the subtraction between two angles. Okay, so after taking subtraction you will get integral multiple or not. Okay, if it is integral multiple of 360 degree, then directly you can say that two angles are coterminal angle.